So Manchester United and Brentford FC has finally reached an agreement for the signature of winger Byran Mbeumo. This comes after weeks of constant negotiation between both parties for the player, and two bids were rejected by Brentford for the player. An opening bid of £40 million plus £10 million in add-ons was rejected immediately by Brentford. A second bid of £55 million plus £7.5 million in add-ons was also rejected by Brentford. Just yesterday, Manchester United sent its third bid of £65 million plus £5 million in add-ons for the player to Brentford. And today, it was reported that Brentford and Manchester United have finally reached an agreement for the player in a deal that will be worth £65 million in fixed fee plus £6 million in add-ons. This report is according to David Ornstein of the Athletics and Fabrizio Romano. Personal terms has never been an issue, as this was agreed weeks ago between Manchester United and the player, as the player only wanted Manchester United. So Manchester United are going to make the payments in 4 installments, and the player will travel to do his medical. It's remained to be seen if he will be able to do that before the team travel to the US for their preseason on Tuesday. But Manchester United have finally gotten their man, and Mbeumo has finally gotten his dream move. So many Manchester United fans and other club fans have been saying that why would Manchester United end up paying what Brentford wanted for him now, which they would have done weeks ago. But in transfer like this, if you end up giving the negotiator of the other party what they want immediately, you are giving them leverage to increase the bid for the player, to increase the fee for the player. And yeah, it's going to always be whether they want to accept that or not, because Manchester United have ended up overpaying for players in the past, like Anthony, players like Harry Maguire. Manchester United ended up paying more than what they should have paid for those players. So right now, Manchester United will focus on outgoings. Players like Anthony, Sancho, Rashford, and Garnacho needs to be moved, and they have already been told to look for another club. Garnacho wants to stay in the Premier League. Rashford has been saying that it's his dream to play for Barcelona. It's meant to be seen where Sancho is going to end up, and Anthony too. The Manchester United still also need to do more recruitment. I think they need a new striker, a new midfielder, and probably a new goalkeeper, because Onana is injured. He's out of the preseason, and he will definitely be out of probably the first game of the season. And Manchester United fans have been complaining that Onana is not good enough to be a Manchester United goalkeeper, which is very, very true. So Manchester United probably need a new goalkeeper. They need another midfielder, and they also need a striker, because goal scoring has been their issue for a long time. So Mbeumo is the second signing of the summer after the acquisition of Matheus Cunha from Wolves. So congratulations to Manchester United. Finally, they have gotten the player that they so wanted.